Yeah.
Do any big influences in particular come to mind? Often painters definitely, they'll never admit it, but they're informed by and rightly so, some of the greats.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. De Kooning is definitely like up there for me, man. Like
cool.
I mean, definitely like one of my favorites. Kiefer, I love his stuff. I mean,
Not familiar, but
he makes like these monumental paintings, man, using a lot of different materials. So like his paintings, they have like a dimensional quality. It's like sculpting with the paint, with the materials. A lot of it is like narrative based. It's like almost you get the sense that like when you look at his paintings, man, you're looking through somebody's diary. Like you're just like captivated by it. These things are like 20 feet long, man. They're huge monumental paintings, man. His stuff really inspires me. Basquiat, definitely.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I got just
you and I had that in common early on. I remember, growing up in New York City, in the street art. I mean, come on.
Yeah, man. He's like
that whole epic, that whole
for sure, man. Keith Haring,
kind of cadre of artists of that period.
That stuff is, what I love about his work, and I think, that I've tried to incorporate into woodworking as much as possible. It's the freedom of it, man. It's not like it's a premeditated situation where you have like multiple thumbnail sketches where it's planned out and everything else. Like he kind of goes into his work and intuitively creates as he goes. And so like with me, man, I want to get the framework down as fast as possible and then like forget about that shit altogether, man. I want to get lost in what I'm doing so I can that's when the art comes out,
Yeah, for sure.
Doing the structural stuff, I still find it very difficult sometimes, man.
Yeah.
When I can get that down though and just start like adding get the torch out and start like manipulating the wood and start dealing with like playing with it, having fun, it feels more like an intuitive process where just like whatever's in my mind, I might find something laying around the shop and try to incorporate that into a piece, Like, that's the sort of thing that I love doing, man.
Yeah, makes me think really of forging knives. I mean, back to fire as a medium, there's something just powerful about the lack of clarity and predictability. And like even in metalworking, people think of steel as something so durable, which it is, and yet it's a living organism. It's changing.
Right.
It's interacting with you. There's sorcery going on.
Yeah.
I feel like wood's the same way. I mean, if you hit the grain of a wood based on the density of that area, one little piece will totally contrast and turn black, and yet be juxtaposed to part of the wood that stays out, especially with hardwoods and stuff like that.
Yeah.